I see that we will soon going to engage them. I'm getting my troops into the houses. And from these houses we should be able to shoot them up and get rid of these elephants. They are putting a considerable effort into sending these out to fight. Not good, not good. Okay. Shoot. Okay, here we're having a fight that seems that we're losing. Besides that, they're not doing that bad at all on this flank. What about this area? There's at least 3 enemy brigades fighting us for a considerable amount of time. We're trying to do something about all of this. So, from the houses we can shoot them. As you can see, the elephants would kill French soldiers very, very effectively. And French soldiers would kill them off very, very quickly. We'll take our positions in these houses and I'm sure that this is going to keep us safe. Now these guys right here got themselves into a really, really good position where they can blast the enemy. I want these to go to more houses. All in all, I think that's the key here. To take our positions in a different buildings. And in this way, just hold the line. Done. It's only a matter of time now before we actually shoot them off. Look at that. Here I'm sending them all forward into the nearby buildings. Looks like we're going to take up all of those buildings inside of their own town, so let's just kind of keep moving. I'm not even intercepting them much. Here they got some of my troops running into the building, and obviously it's disastrous, so I'm going to order them to retreat. Or best if they would just stay and fight. So let's see what would happen if they stayed and fight. Stayed and fought. Probably not much. Okay, these guys will run. These guys could take up a position then. And they would go after us. Unfortunately for us, that may be disastrous. They may just wipe out our entire unit. but it may not be the case. In any case, they did it quite well. They cleared us out here, and very few survived. Alright, let's attack them from nearby houses here, and let's launch an offensive. They attacked us with the cavalry, but it won't last long. It's a heroic victory for us, and another settlement in India has been taken. And that's just great. Obviously, we're going to tear down the buildings that will keep their faith. Additional diversity. So we don't need that. Alright. It looks like that's all. They may launch an offensive, but that won't lead them far. Let's keep moving.
Monsieur, je dois me reposer.
As you can see, every couple of months, the Spanish will add a brigade. To their multiple armies. Agent recruited. Workers are on strike. Well, that's to be expected though. And here we just need to make sure this force is taken care of. Letter of demands. Your noble class has written a letter of objecting to the recent tax increases, demanding they be returned to prior levels. Failure to answer the ultimatum could lead to the direst of consequences. If the nobles can rally the common folk around them, they could bring about an armed uprising against the government. More trade roads have been raided. Ports blocked. A few have died due to natural causes. We got ourselves a good construction report here. And first public zoological garden. Members of the public are flocking to the Menagerie du Jardin des Plantes, the new zoological gardens in Paris, reflecting the spirit of inquiry which dominates our modern age. The attraction offers a chance to behold a wide variety of creatures and botanical specimens at first hand. In the past, collections of animals were the preserve of the wealthy gentleman's private menagerie or of the traveling fair, and were exhibited merely as curiosities. A zoological garden was established on a more scientific footing in the grounds of the Schönbrunn Palace, Vienna, in 1752, but was still a private concern. The transference of the royal menagerie from Versailles to the existing botanical gardens in Paris represents an opportunity for scholars and laymen alike to observe a wide variety of creatures far from their native health. Okay. Here things are looking good. Let's go to India. I see we left a brigade here for some time, but we don't really need it, do we? No, we do not. I'm gonna first of all go through the tab to see how's our religion doing here. And for as long as we're gaining on some level, things are good. Here it looks like we are not gaining anything. Even with a seminary, nothing is taking place. Oh well, that's gonna be one. Catholicism is increasing here, increasing. Here, nothing. Again, another settlement. It looks like Marathons are not launching any offensives on us. Okay. So, this army is to get in a position from which we're going to attack Missouri. Here, gonna go after this settlement right here, the Goa. Let's build the church in our newly conquered town. And a coach again. People would stay happy. Okay, let's hold this for now. Coaching in church and a bunch of plantations. Okay. Let's take this for ourselves now. And
attaquez! À vos ordres! Fort à la boucherie! Glorieuse victoire!
This will mean that the enemy has been cornered in their capital settlement.
Votre humble serviteur.
Which will undoubtedly fall. I also need to attack Ceylon, so one of these armies could do it. More forces have been released from Goa to conduct offensive operations in Missouri, so that's what I'm going to aim to do here. Now, in here, unfortunately for us, Catholicism, oh wow, look at that, I can't believe this, but looks like Catholicism is 50% here. So there's no way for us to build a church here, and can only mean that we will have to bring a priest from somewhere. That's the closest priest unit cell that I can find, and we will have to bring them here. And this will take some time for them to travel. Not too long, but it is considerable amount of time though. In any case, we're squeezing the Indians even further. And so far so good. We can leave army in our conquered settlements, we can attack new lands. Things are not going bad at all. Here, let's wait for that. Also, we need to land our army on our colonies that we've lost. So we're coming back strong to our colonies here that were at some point lost. to them. And as you can see, these are completely independent, not like the islands. We're even going to ask them to surrender.
Levez le siège!
Which they would accept because probably some of them still speak French. Now this area right here is far more stronger, and it looks like this is where they will consolidate their power. So they are employing quite a few Indians there to keep themselves strong. What do we have here? For mine owner to gain the maximum profit from his investment, as such usable material as possible must be extracted from the ore. Alright. In any case,
En avant!
I'm going to secure the parts. Or I will try to secure the parts. Can't really do that here though, because we would need to land there. But we could do it here. Against the Spanish. We're paying a little bit less money than during our peak. So here I'm building another school which should go for or to a university, modern university level school, because previously I couldn't reach modern university. It could be that's due to the fact that not my nation has built the initial grounds for the university, and it just kind of couldn't really be adapted. Maybe it didn't have the facilities to become a French modern university where they would do some kind of a well, where they wouldn't have maybe things like chemical labs. Alright, in here what do we have? 2 brigades keeping the order, and it looks like it's fine. Alright, we'll end in Sofia, Bulgaria. Our construction efforts, and we need to...
À gauche, à vous marcher. En avant! Autre chose?
Wow, look at that. Conduct our offensive operations, and they would be having quite a few troops here. However, these armies of theirs are very, very weak. And it looks like the reason why the Venice had so many armies is because these were not fully manned brigades. We are going to simply squash them. It looks like it was completely customary, and we kind of never, our spies never really picked up the fact that those brigades were 30% or less of their original size. It looks like Venice has kind of fooled us by kind of moving their full brigades full of the same soldiers over and over and over so much we couldn't really kind of distinguish them from fakes. And so it means that it's going to be a piece of cake for us to simply squash them here. And it looks like they were the ones starting the war, surprisingly enough. Not something they actually had to do, I guess. In any case, we're just going to quickly get rid of them. Here, their cavalry is incoming. Would we get a shot? No. But some of them did. everybody to just kind of attack. It looks like that was a very